Hello YouTube, this is your host Mr. Shaolink here, back from the dead somewhat. And today I'm actually going to be doing a playthrough that I guess I've been wanting to do for a while, but I couldn't because my internet was highly unreliable, at least my Wi-Fi was. And two, I didn't have a 3S capture card, so I couldn't really capture it up until now when I finally got my PlayStation 4 and I finally got the entire collection of Kingdom Hearts on it. So that includes 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3. So expect Kingdom Hearts 3 me to stream and record Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll be streaming it on my Twitch. That's where I've been doing most of my work recently. Mainly due to I don't have to worry about copyright strikes, but do expect the recording to go through probably like within a day of me streaming. So yeah, so this is actually I see the HD version, and this is not like a clean playthrough. As you guys see here, it's I'll be using this save, which is my 100% platinum save. It's not really 100%, but it's the save I used to get platinum in Dream Drop Distance. Obviously, I still need to get a couple trophies. One of them requires me to play critical, which is what I want to do. So do I want to carry over my spirits? Heck yes. This one has every single spirit, and do keep in mind I will try to do as much of the basic content I can do, and also keep in mind these are going to be really long playthroughs. I'm hoping anywhere between an hour or two, mainly because one, if I do it in like 30-minute segments, let me turn on everything, and let me actually explain all this before I start, because once I start I'm actually going to leave on all the cutscenes. So yes, you guys will be able to enjoy the full game, and I'm also going to mute myself during those cutscenes, so that way you guys could enjoy the game, enjoy the cutscenes as it is. And this is actually going to be my policy for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm going to be muting myself, so if you guys really want to see that, I'll be able to play on the 28th at 9 p.m. Pacific. So if you guys want to see somebody play it, there you go. I've had I like to say I am decent at playing Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, if you guys just want to see somebody like casually play Kingdom Hearts and not actually talk over cutscenes or try not to do anything, then yeah, like that's the way I do my playthroughs. I really hate it when people talk over cutscenes or dialogue, so I try to minimize it as much as I can, and all that good stuff. So yeah, so pretty much that's the groundworks. And like I was saying, these are actually going to be really long episodes. I'm not going to cut them down to 30-minute segments, mainly because one, if I do that, it might cut it off halfway through, and I don't like doing that because that's actually extra. It sounds like I'm trying to half-ass things, but in reality, I don't want to have weird episode lengths. Like, sure, you might say, well, 2 hours and 14 minutes might be a weird episode length. Yeah, but that's because you will see that's enough for me to complete as many worlds as I wanted to during that time. For example, if a world took me way longer, I'm not gonna end the episode while finishing the world. Ergo, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can in these hours long episodes. They're not going to be more than 2 hours. Keep that in mind. On average, they might be an hour 30. I'll try to do at least like 1 or 2 worlds. Especially since I have all the Dream Eaters. I don't really need to worry about, I need to start grinding. All I'm going to be worrying about is grinding out levels. And even then, because I have all the Dream Eaters, I'm going to be using 2 separate sets. That way I can level up faster near the end and finish off the series. Finish off this game right. And then also after I'm done with this, and after I'm done with 0.2, which is going to be my next playthrough, which is going to be one episode. I'm not gonna milk that. It's gonna, what do we call it? I'm gonna do all the extra content on Junior Distance. I'm gonna try, and I say in air quotes, to platinum the game again. I'm not gonna. At the very least, I'm gonna try to get all the Keyblades again. So that even includes the End of Pain. You're gonna see me go through all the constant drops, everything just to get that. So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna do that during the main Let's Play. That's also the main reason why I kind of stopped uploading the Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play. But I'll get to that later on. Yeah, it's that's how I'm gonna be running these Let's Plays from now on. They're gonna be long. They're gonna be, when there's a cutscene, there's gonna be very slow, no talking, and I will try to do as much as I can in a single episode. So if that means a 2.5 hour long episode, so be it. But keep in mind, it won't be longer than 3. If it is slightly longer than 3, my bad. That means I wasn't paying attention or kind of got lost. So yeah, probably the ones that will break over 3 hours long is probably gonna be Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's only because I'm gonna want to play it and show you guys. Like, I'm gonna try to do minimal editing other than noise gating, most, if not all, of the audio. So yeah, let's actually get started. So select subtitle settings, yes. So as you see here, it's gonna be, I'm gonna transfer over every single spirit. I'm gonna play in critical. I'm gonna have vibration on, which you guys won't be able to feel, but it's nice for me. And I'm gonna have subtitles on, so in case people can't hear or can't hear correctly the audio, at least they could read what's going on. I'm not a complete ass when it comes to subtitles. I actually like having subtitles too. So yeah, I am gonna mute myself now because there's actually a cutscene opening. So yeah, I'll see you guys when all these opening cutscenes end.
Hey! Is this how you wanted it? Xehanort! You want to fill me in?
I am.
Hey! Do you remember now, or... Wait. Did you never lose your memory?
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
Riku, a storm's coming.
I know. The waves are getting steep. Furl the sail.
Right. Riku!
I'm fine. What's that?
Oh, he was right. Those wretched guppies are here. Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Ursula! But how... Is this the test?
Come on.
Huh?
You can work it out later.
All right.
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
Alright, I'm not actually gonna play the tutorial. So yeah,
You dare toy with me, you insignificant
Wow. Alright, well this is... Ah, crap. I was like, I'm surprised she hasn't done that move yet. There you go.
This world has been connected.
As a Keyblade master, Xehanort had a gift like few others. But such great minds are often plagued by a single great question. What is the essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the challenges of our past were in fact a map to the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had to know, so he renounced his duties as master and chose the Seeker's life. Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. We must be ready. Which is why you, Sora and Riku, are to be tested for the mark of a true Keyblade master. No doubt you fancy yourselves masters already, but it takes years of training. Only a true master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders, an impressive feat. However, the time has come for you to let go of preconceived notions, forget what you know about the Keyblade, and begin your training again with a clean slate.
Huh? But that's a formality, right? I already proved myself. Me and the King and Riku, we can take on anything. Right, Riku?
I don't know. I think that in my heart, darkness still has a hold. Walking that path changed me. I'm not sure if I'm ready to wield a Keyblade. Maybe I do need to be tested.
Riku. Then count me in. Put me through the test. Just watch. Me and Riku will pass with flying colors.
Very well then. Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
Alright, so something you might have noticed is that I am actually going to do also all the flashbacks, since those are technically cutscenes, and now we'll treat them as cutscenes as well, so don't worry, like, you guys will get hopefully the full experience with the game. But also at the same time, I will, and while I'm actually in a flow motion part of the game, I mean dive part, I will try to go for an A rank in every single mission. So I have that going for me, which is nice.
Here we go. Ha! Yeah! Fight!
So yeah, and like I won't trip if I don't get in every single mission, but I'll at least try to.
Huh? This is Traverse Town. Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic. Look, what happened to Riku? Riku! Hello? Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about noise.
Ah!
Sora, right?
Yeah, but, how do you know that?
Looks like you're not a player.
A player?
Come on, keep up. In the game. Players get marked with the time limit. And this game, I can't afford to lose. I need my game partner.
Okay. I don't know about any game, but can I help?
What? Time out. Do you trust every total stranger you meet? Look, sorry, you're no good. You're not a player. And my pack's with someone else.
Okay, so we can't be partners. Why don't I just help you out as your friend?
Now we're friends? It's not that easy.
Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Yeah, sounds great. Whatever.
Cool. Lead the way. Whoa.
So pretty much, like I was saying, I'll try to get an A rank in every single thing I can, in every single drop I can, but it's not necessarily, oh my gosh, I need to get one. It's more of a, if I get one, I get one, and if not, I'll just try again later in another episode. So the episode won't be me trying to go in constantly with the drop and hope that I get an A rank. No, I actually know how to get the A ranks, but like I said, if I can't, because I get hit or something like that, because some of them can't get hit on. It's not that big of a deal for me. Yeah, save points, alright. Safety title. You gotta make sure I save in 3 because I don't want to lose 58 hours of game of pretty much me just grinding and Dream Eater grinding. So nah, I'm not gonna do every single tutorial. I'm gonna do some, but like I'm not too like, oh, I need to do a tutorial. Oh.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Dream Eaters!
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
Right, I knew that.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
I'm actually gonna do this one because I'm not sure if I don't get to fight these, and I actually usually gain a level through this. So alright. There you go.
These things with you, they're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back to our world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades. But your new goals, the sleeping keyholes, are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams. And benevolent spirits, which consume the nightmares. The Dream Eaters will guide you, just as the Heartless once guided you to the keyhole you seek at the heart of each world.
Alright, time for my least favorite part. At least ever since Platinum in game. The creation of Dream Eaters. So yeah, stupid squeaky chair. I'm not actually gonna name any of the Dream Eaters, mainly because I want to save time, and two because I'm actually not that creative. Alright. So let me actually, oh yeah, unlock the secret movie. Thank you, game. But yeah, let me actually just change my party to one that might actually benefit me early on. So obviously, this one's actually one of the ones I want to get early. Obviously, so. Save also Real Dragon. And for now, this Meow Wow actually is. Wait, no way, they also kept their affinity? What? No way. Alright, so I'm also just gonna keep this Meow, my original Meow Wow. For now, and then for Riku, I'm gonna choose Arnar Seal, Magic Lupin, and keep a Tiger. Actually, yeah, keep a Tiger because of the EXP boost that he gives me. So, yeah, I think some of these also have. No, not Link Block. Dark Barrier. And then later on, I might actually just start leveling up Meow just once I'm done completely leveling up Meow Wow. Or, yeah, Meow Wow because. Because I can pretty much. But yeah, let me actually. I might actually also do Skelter Wild later on for EXP Walker. And then obviously after I do all those, I'm gonna have what's his name? Jugglepup? Oh no, Arnar Seal, there you go. Because he's actually really useful, especially in critical with his what do I call it? HP boost abilities. He gives you a lot of. Awesome candy goggles. It's a bonus. Alright. So if you guys haven't figured out why I'm doing this, it's one, is to make this playthrough a lot more faster pretty much, and two, it's to prevent any unnecessary grinding. That's why I transferred over my Dream Eaters. If not, I would have done a completely clean critical playthrough. But since I'm playing this literally like I think a couple days after I finished my platinum for Dream Drop Distance, I kind of want to get through it as fast as I can. Mainly because I already did almost everything I could do other than maxing out the Infinity.
I brought you Sora. We had a bargain.
What's the matter, Neku? No way!
Hey, that wasn't the deal. You said you wouldn't hurt him.
Don't! Neku! They're too dangerous! What? Why am I so sleepy?
Alright, so with Riku I need to collect the same thing before reaching the goal. I'm not sure why I say goal, weird. Like I literally emphasized it for some reason. I actually don't need this anymore, so just trying to go in as fast as I can, as fast as possible, so I can still get the A rank. Probably got a B rank. I'm not still got A. Awesome.
Am I in Traverse Town? My clothes have changed. Sora! Where are you? I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a keyhole. So, this must be one of the sleeping worlds. My Keyblade. It just sort of popped into my hand when I needed it most. Right. It started.
Wow. Where's your portal?
Huh?
It takes something special to jump between grounds without one.
Who are you?
My name is Joshua.
What do you mean, portal?
Are we just skipping past the part where you tell me your name?
Riku.
Hello there, Riku. Portals are like gateways that link up our worlds. Apparently, the world you and I are standing in right now, well, there are two copies of it. It's been sort of split in half. Portals are what let folks like us cross between them.
There can be two of a world?
The world is as many things as people need it to be. The concept that we all live in the same world, that's just in our heads. Surely you knew. I'll tell you what, Riku. I've got a little errand for you.
Sorry. I don't trust you.
At least hear me out. I'm looking for a girl named Rhyme. She's the key to the portal. And on the other side, who knows who we'll find? Maybe even your friend, Sora.
You know Sora?
Now I have your attention. But unfortunately, I don't know where he is. If he's not in this version of the world, I can only assume he has to be in the other one. Simple logic.
Okay. You want to find Rhyme? You got it. Let's go.
Alright, so, yeah. I'm trying to level up here a little bit, while also trying to get some chests, so that way it's somewhat beneficial.
Joshua, why don't they ever attack you?
They being Dream Eaters? They won't go after you unless you're a dreamer. Which is funny because I've got plenty of dreams.
But they're definitely attacking me. So, you think I'm a dreamer?
Every human being is a dreamer. I had a friend once who said he never dreamed of anything, but it turned out that his were the most powerful dreams of all. You sort of remind me of him. Why don't we give your dreams shape? In this world, they take form as Dream Eaters, which can become great allies.
I got you now, Joshua! Once I take you down, yo, me and Rhymes is going back where we belong.
Beat. How many times do we have to go over this? You've been tricked by that rogue in the black coat.
What? Black coats? But that's...
I'm telling you, you've made a friend of our enemy.
Just can it, alright? Your inverse psychiatry ain't gonna work. Let's go, Dream Eaters! What? Ugh, man, not cool.
All right.
You know what? Forget it. This is stale, yo.
Playing the tough guy 24/7? I'd be worn out too.
I just want to protect the one person who matters.
I know the feeling. Why am I suddenly so sleepy?
Long ago, in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light, a gift many believed from an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries. But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves, and the first shadows were cast upon the land. These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade, and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts. We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart. With that light, the world was remade as we know it today, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky. As for the real Keyblade, it did not survive the battle. The two elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces, 7 of light, 13 of darkness. And as for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it was swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. As long as it remains there, even the brightest world will have its dark corners. After all, light begets darkness, and darkness is drawn to light. For this reason, some decided to use the Keyblade, a weapon designed to conquer the light, to defend the light instead. These were the first heroes of the Keyblade.
Where is he?
Huh?
They're both gone. Before I fell asleep, Neku said that he and that creep in the coat had a deal. But what was the deal? Are the two of them in league? That can't be right. We never even found Neku's partner. I guess I should just take a look around.
All right. Looks like I actually might only be able to do Traverse Town in this first episode. Judging by how things are going. Also, one of my recommendations, I guess, for people who are trying to do all the secret portals and everything, and all the special portals, try to do the ones that require flow motion early. And I say early because at least at level where you know that you won't be able to one-shot them. Because I actually made that mistake and actually started my, like, I guess the grind fest that's required to get the End of Pain Keyblade when I was level 99. So what I had to do is that I had to equip the Kingdom Key, like the Kingdom Key and the Way of the Dawn Keyblade, in order to not one-shot a lot of those enemies and actually deal less than enough damage. to not, like I said, pretty much not one shot any of the. Like I was saying, like pretty much, I tried my hardest not to one shot any of the Dream Eaters, because oftentimes those what do you call it? Those special portals have, especially in the lower leveled ones, like Traverse Town, the City of Bells, and the Grid. At high enough levels with like better, I guess, keyblades, you can and will oftentimes kill them in one shot without you meaning to. Spark dive. Like that has happened to me like a couple times before, which kind of sucks. So in order to get Mega Flare, I need to go all the way over here, and I need to link with them 5 times, but once I unlock this node, so yeah, that's gonna be interesting and kind of a long grind. To do. Well, more or less likely, probably like sometime near the clock of, I mean, the City of Bells clocks. Yeah, no, the bells. Yeah. I was for a hot second trying to remember, like the very few French I still remember. And luckily, that's one of the few French words I remember. Also, you guys are wondering why I'm trying to kill every single Dream Eater I see. 1 is for leveling purposes. And 2, because since this is critical, I kind of do need to be kind of over leveled. Especially since I actually don't have on me what's his face? Arnar Seal, so I can't actually get Balloonga early, nor Balloonra. Also, oh crap, also forgot to put KO Kabuto with Riku. Or actually, I'm gonna put him after. I guess, is this one of the special portals? No, this is a normal battle portal. Mainly because of his Dark Fire Gun that he gives Riku early on. Because it's actually one of those few moves I actually like using, since it deals really good damage. With its initial hit, then it's like fireballs that it unleashes on them. Oh yeah. Command deck. Super Glide. So now I'll be moving around really fast. Okay, awesome. I got Spark. This is a special portal. Alright, just take damage no more than 2 times. This one's actually very simple. Just do flow motion. If you guys want to do this one early, just do flow motion until they die. Because you get them in the stun lock where they can't deal any damage. And there you go. I'm probably gonna get Rampant Fantasy. There you go. Yeah, that's actually how you defeat that one easily. And I love how it barely shows me its cutscene, even though I'm already like explored most of it. Alright. So also, apparently, I just found out that they're doing another orchestra tour, and part of me wants to go because I am actually able to go to the location-wise. I'm actually super close to Los Angeles. I'm probably like an hour, half an hour away. Depending on traffic, 2 hours. And like, I really want to go, but then at the same time, part of me is reserved because one, I might not have the cash at the time. By that time, to actually go to it, and two, I will need to get my ass in gear and actually start driving. Alright, then it's the one here. So yeah, like I said, it looks like I'm probably just gonna do Traverse Town for this first episode. Both Sora and Riku's Traverse Town. Mainly because I'm taking my sweet time. Trying to get things. Say like the last time, like the world tour that they had before, like last year, I saw the tickets weren't that expensive, so I could probably get it, but at the same time, it's like, one, I don't have a stable. I don't have stable income. Pretty much meaning that I don't have a job. The income I do get is by pretty much just me being lucky, finding something cheap, and with the remaining money I do have, pretty much sell stuff. So yeah, that's how I make most of my money. It's pretty smart, but at the same time, it's kind of unreliable, because there's times where I might be able to make enough to do things or get something, but then there's also times like where I can't what do you call it, like where something might not pan out the way I did and I actually start losing money. Or there's sometimes things where I just buy just to get them for myself, not to resell. Like so pretty much the few times I have done that where I bought things for me, which is most of the time, like unless I know something is of worth and I don't wanna do it, I will mostly get it, because that's one that's well, it's nice, that's kind of is like messed up by this in some sense, because I'm actually taking something away from somebody who does want it, but at the same time it's like, oh, somebody might just do the same thing I'm doing to do and mark it up even more. So like when I do stuff like that, where like if I find something cheap and I know it's worth something of value, I usually try to put it like down a couple dollars, just so that the person who's buying it doesn't, that way it sells faster. Like I've had luck where I've gotten, like, I have found like really good deals on stuff, and there are some times where like I will find something, for example, like I have 2 Game Boy Advances SPs. I have both the original and the 101 model, and like a couple years ago I got, and through my local flea market I found another 101, and it was actually pretty good condition. The screen worked, buttons worked and everything. It was hardware wise, it was in really good working condition. Exterior, it looks like somebody sanded the thing. Oh crap, I got the hiccups. Yeah, like I was saying, it looked like somebody sanded the thing, so I was like, I don't need it. I have $10. It was like $10. I flipped it for 30, 25, I think. It made somebody's day finding one that was one cheap. I sold it in a form where I knew people wouldn't try to haggle me down. Yeah, I sold it through their selling now, through like their selling forums pretty much, because this one, and what I like about this one's that it isn't like other places where you had to, where like they might open it up easily for some people. This one you have to have like a certain amount of posts or time on the website, and like it isn't that like bad of a time or post wise, right? But it's enough to ensure that people who are able to do that section aren't gonna try to create alternate accounts, because one, they would either have to wait a long time, and pretty much what I'm trying to say is that if that long time happens, they're likely gonna get caught by the moderators for having a alternate account, which is actually against their rules for that very specific reason. because as most areas have, they have like anti ban, not anti like, and pretty much ban avoidance. So if somebody got banned for something else for a legit reason, and same thing goes for people who misuse.
Wow! Never been this way before. Ooh, what's that? Hey, any chance you're Neku's partner?
Huh? I'm not really sure. All I know is that my name is Rhyme.
You mean you've lost your memory?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It's no big deal. You know what they always say. Sometimes memories just need a little help getting out.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Huh, a little help. I know. Maybe Neku can jog your memory. Come on, Rhyme, let's go find him.
Right.
But yeah, like I was saying, like I sold it there because I knew people weren't, one, they weren't gonna try to haggle me down that, well, not that much, but they weren't, like, they knew it was a good deal. It's a system that normally costs you 40 to what do you call it, 40, like 30 to 40 bucks depending on the condition. I will sell it for like 25. I made 15 bucks off of it. And like for the most part, the screen alone just costs like 40 to replace it. So if anything, that probably got used either for a Game Boy Advance mod, like the original fat mods, like the original Game Boy Advance mod, where they like backlit it, where they use those screens to backlight the original Game Boy model, or it got a new shell on State A 101, a complete 101, and
Hey, Neku, it's you.
Sora. What? You actually still trust me?
Of course I do.
But you know that I tricked you, right? That guy in the black coat? He said he could send me home. Me and my partner. But I had to bring you to him first. Sorry.
No big deal. When it really mattered, you stood up for me. And besides, we're friends, right?
Friends.
Oh, hey, Neku. This here is Rhyme. Is she your game partner?
No. Sorry. I'm teamed up with somebody else.
Huh? What? Rhyme! Neku! Huh? Hey, wait! Out of my way!
alright, this is interesting. I am in the black bar already for my drop meter. I actually don't have any really useful skills. Oh yeah, he's stuck. I hope this was gonna happen. But anyways, ah crap, I got him unstuck. Nope, he's now stuck again. hell yeah. Fire. Blizzard. He's stuck. Oh, god damn it. Womber Stomp. Mainly because it makes me invincible. But yeah, like I was going on with like the story. I sold it. It probably became an AGS 101 mod. What? There you go. Alright. That was amazing.
Riku! Huh?
Hold on, Sora.
Huh?
Joshua.
Hello, Neku. How long the days without you have felt.
Rhyme! I'm glad you're okay. Neku, do you know this guy?
Yeah. Joshua. He's my friend.
Okay. Are you the one who took Rhyme away? And why do you know my name?
If you'd like to settle down for a sec, I'll field your questions one at a time. Let's start with Rhyme. I'm hanging on to her dreams for her. They're my portal.
Huh?
Let's just say her dreams are a gateway between worlds.
Oh.
Next question. How could I possibly know your name, right? This town has a little secret. It only appears when someone out there has need of shelter. I'll spare you the details, but right now it's made up of my dreams. So of course I know you. I dreamed you up. I know your best friend Riku, too.
Really? You know Riku?
Well, yeah. I'm kind of omniscient.
Then where is he?
He's right inside this projection, in another imagining of this world.
You mean another Traverse Town? Can I get there with your portal thing?
Sad to say, it won't work for you. My portal thing only opens for the one with Rhyme's dreams. In this projection, you're seeing another chain of events, in another world trapped by the Dream Eaters. As for how the world got split in two, I have a feeling you'll need to ask this guy.
Him again.
Huh?
Who's that?
Beat.
Shiki.
Riku.
Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, that's like I was explaining. That's how I pretty much get most of my spare money by investing in stuff and hoping they sell. Sometimes I keep stuff. Sometimes I might sell it on later. Stuff like that. But yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it's actually kind of interesting. So, like I'm saying, yeah, that's how I managed to. I wouldn't say do things, but that's how I managed to get things. That and.
What happened? Did I fall asleep? Where are Joshua and Beat?
Hey, do you mind?
Huh?
Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, that's how I make most of my money. It's a huge risk / inversion. It's pretty much a huge risk every single time I try to make money, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes I just keep them. But yeah, and like I was saying about the orchestra, I really want to go. Like, I could probably, like, last time I remember seeing it was like $30 for like side seats, because nobody likes side seats, or like the seats all the way back in the back. And again, like, I don't mind, because like, well, I'm mostly there to I wouldn't say I'm mostly there to viewing it. Obviously I would like to view the things, because they often show like cutscenes and things like that in the background. But yeah, like the last time around, I think I actually had the money, but I didn't go many because I only had money for one ticket, and I still don't know how to drive, so I wasn't gonna ask somebody to take me just so I could go there alone and then screw off. So obviously I would have felt bad. Like, they're going all the way to Los Angeles, which is like an hour trip, hour and a half, 2 hours for the most part, only for me to enjoy something only I would enjoy. Like, yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. So hopefully this year I might be able to go. Like, again, like I said, it depends if I have sufficient funds to go. Defeat all spirits, achieve victory while using a triangle command. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm able to go. It would be neat if I could go. If not, I'm gonna be kind of sad, because I'm not sure if this is gonna be something that's gonna be going on every single year, or it's what? God damn it. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like something I would like to go to. Like, if I can't, damn, that sucks. Because like, I'm not sure if it's gonna be available like next time around. or if it's like just like a limited time thing. Wow, that got me. But yeah, like I was saying, like it's like it's cool if I'm able to go, but I'm not gonna be sad if I can't. And it's on a Saturday, so it's like it's not that bad of a time. The thing is, though, I'm not actually sure when it's what the fuck when it's I'm gonna be able to go, if I'm gonna be able to go, or when it's gonna be. Yeah, so pretty much the first thing is the cash. That's like that's the least, not least, but that's like one of the few things so that I kind of need to worry about. Mainly also because at that point I'm still going to be paying off the PlayStation because I actually didn't upload the unboxing, but I actually did an unboxing right there explaining that I got it through credit. So yeah, like you kind of need to have money, or else no more PlayStation, no more bye PlayStation for me. So there's that. Spirits change party. I think it was Magic Lupin, the one I was wanting to get. So Cap Cannon, Magic. No. Magic Lupin. And I do think. Oh yeah, it was there you go. Keep a Tiger for the XP boost. Yeah, like it's yeah, like on like I said, on January 8th it's gonna be at the Dolby theater. So it'll be kind of neat. Because one, I've never been, like I only been to one orchestra, and that was a classical orchestra. It was like I was interested, but it was like too late at night. I was sleepy, I was tired. It was like a program funded thing that was part of the school, part of like a summer, I guess, workshop that they did. It was cool, like I liked it. It was at the Hollywood Bowl. I have a funny story that I like to tell. Is that I made the mistake of buying popcorn and the popcorn was really salty. So like obviously like it was like me and a couple friends. We were in the program together.
Stay back.
Yeah, like we went there, we bought our shit, we each bought like something that we could share. I bought popcorn, they bought I think like some like I forgot what else they like. They I know like some of us bought stuff. I was like, I'm gonna get the popcorn because like I kind of feel bad getting something that like some of them might not be able to get any. So I was like, screw it, like I'm not that hungry anyways. I just grabbed some, I just ate some, then I gave it to him. But I made the mistake of splurging on popcorn. And I think it was like a medium popcorn that they sell. If you guys been to Hollywood Bowl, well at least during I think it was like 2015-14 around there. They sold some popcorn. It was pretty good. and they'll sold this like really nice lemonade, and I continue the story after the cutscene ends.
Seriously, thanks. I'm Shiki. How about you?
Riku.
Thanks, Riku.
Sure.
Hey, that's it? You chat up a girl and then just say, sure, and walk off?
I'm bad at this. Sorry. Look, it's not safe here. You should go home.
If it's dangerous, how can you just leave me here? Aren't you my knight in shining armor? Well?
Knight? You've got the wrong idea.
Oh my gosh, I was so just kidding. You get out much? You remind me of this guy I know. Well, good thing we met.
Yeah, great.
Okay, going on with the popcorn story, what ended up happening is that me at the time, in hindsight is like I say, hindsight is 2020, made a huge mess up of, instead of getting like some candy or something like that, something like that wasn't filled with salt. Forgot that, hey, salt makes you thirsty. So like that lemonade, I like to this day, like we still laugh about it if like it gets brought up. Like I'm not mad or anything. It was just more of a, yeah, that was actually the worst decision I ever could have made. Like at the time, it was a smart one because I was like, oh, it's like it will be enough for like everybody if I want to share. And I was like, with this drink, it's just like it'll be neat. It will be neat. But yeah, it was it was like kind of bad because I only had like one drink, and like you guys might be saying, oh, you guys shared the drink. We were close friends. Like most of us were close friends or knew each other like really well, so we were like, that's just great. Like we saw nothing wrong with it. But yeah, like that, and it wasn't that big of a lemonade bottle. It was like a legit glass lemonade bottle too. So if that thing fell, it would have shattered. It would have. I could have bonked somebody in the head, and quite possibly seriously hurt him. But I didn't. But I'm trying to describe that. It was a legit glass bottle, and yeah, that night I ended up really thirsty and slightly irritated. And there was also another, oh crap, there was like so many weird things happening in that thing. I could say I don't think I actually told this story to any at all, but it was actually a really weird and funny story at the same time, where we kind of had to move because like these other girls that were also part of the program but from a completely different school, what do you call it, they were there. I guess they were bored, so they started to hit on like everybody else, like on my group of friends. Like I had none of it, so I was just like, yeah, sure. And we were like, so can't, and like it was like that throughout most of the thing. And then like we were near like I think halfway through, that's when they stopped letting people in or something like that. But yeah, like it was like a weird time. But like after like halfway through or like a quarter way through, a stewardess like we asked like we could like move up forward so we could see better, and she was like, yeah, sure, like those aren't taken, but like we would have to ask like the people who were in charge of us because we were all minors. They said, yeah, sure, like and we moved up, and that was the end of it. But one of the things is that one of our internal jokes at the time was that one of them sounded like Daffy Duck or Donald Duck. One of the ducks. We interchanged it, and like we would like I wouldn't like it's kind of weird. Like in hindsight, it was kind of messed up, but at the same time, they were kind of bothering us. Where like we were just trying to, one, not be bored, and two, at least enjoy it, because it was like, oh, it's like, oh, yeah, we can enjoy it, and yeah, like they were hitting on us. They, well, not me. I like, lucky for me, not me. I know that might seem sad, but like, trust me, like if you would have been there, you would have hoped they wouldn't like pay attention to you. I got lucky. I got lucky in that aspect where I wasn't bothered, and sadly with me, if I'm sleep deprived, I get really I wouldn't say cranky. Cranky wouldn't be a good word, but like, I guess irritable. And when I get irritated, I tend to say what's on my mind based on an observation I have of the person. So I probably would have told the person to fuck off with their Daffy Duck sounding voice. And like, I would have probably said it harsher than what I'm trying to make it seem now. Mainly because like, when I am irritated or annoyed at somebody, I will go in to hurt, or to pretty much like what people say, going for the kill. Kick them while they're down. So yeah, that's like actually something that's like really bad about me. At least a part of my personality is that when I am ticked, I am a fuck you, don't bother me, don't talk to me, don't try to make me feel nice. If I don't know you, I will go after you, even if you're trying to help, type deal. So yeah, that's like, there was more to it. I know there was more to it. I think I'm starting to vaguely remember stuff, but I'm not sure if it was actually like something I'm misremembering. But I think one of them started sniffing one of my friend's hair. Yeah, like it's really weird. It's like, it's a really weird story. Like, because like, it was like really weird. Like, I guess they were really bored and they decided to like either a fake hit on us, or like to get rid of the boredom. But none of us were falling for it, and none of us were having any of it. Because like, we're bored. We're bored too, but it kind of went to a point where we're like, why us? Like, why us? Out of everybody that was around you, why that group of people? Like, why our group of people, you know? And mind you, these weren't people like we interacted with at all. Like, that was our one and only interaction. We had seen them a couple times before, and we were kind of cracking jokes at their expense behind their backs. Like, making fun of the chick's voice who sounded like Daffy Duck. Even to like, even like after I got out of high school and everything, before like if it got brought up, we would like instantly remember who it was, how their voice sounded like this, with a very Daffy Duck. I can do voiceovers. I'm horrible at changing my voice, mainly because my vocal range isn't that great, now that I think about it. But yeah, like it was a very distinct, and I do say distinct, Daffy or Donald Duck. More Daffy, because it was more of a lift with some sort of what do you call it? Yeah, it was like his other. Like, to be honest, I never turned around, so I never knew like how they looked. But I would assume braces. Yes, there's no way a person will sound that much like a freaking like lipsy with every single word and not have like at least braces or some sort of like it might seem messed up, but I know how it's like to have like a speech impediment. I used to have a speech impediment. I still do. There are some words I cannot pronounce at all, and that impairs my speech because I actually tend to not use those words, mainly because certain times it can be mistaken. Like, for example, I occasionally stop. I don't like actually saying beach because if like when I try to not make it sound like I'm saying bitch, I make it sound like I'm like involuntarily, and that might make somebody feel weird. Mainly because like that wasn't my intention. Like I can't pronounce like for some reason THs I can't pronounce for the most part. Like I can't say north, right? I literally had to stutter my speech to pronounce a TH if I wanted to say it right. So like if I were to want to say north, like normally I would be saying my THs will sound like an F, so it would be pretty much as if I was saying north, like NORF, instead of the I can't do it instead of the TH sound. So yeah, like if you guys are saying, oh, well, what happens if you guys had like if you had like a speech impairment or something like that? I do.
Over there.
What? Hey! We should stick together. Perfect. You can't expect me to... Shiki. No way.
How did you get here?
Who are you?
By choice or chance, you cannot control what you are not aware of. This wakeless sleep will be your prison, to wander forever.
What do you mean?
Riku! Don't you listen to that punk! Shiki's gonna be fine. She told me what's up. Hoodie here set this whole thing up, yo. He promised to send Shiki back to our world, and you was the cost of travel. Yo, this is seriously one half-baked excuse for a mission. Bet you ain't even a Reaper.
All right. Who are you? Wait!
I'm really sorry, Riku.
It's all right. Beat. Watch her.
I got this, yo!
So yeah, like I may not have like that bad of lips, or like well, I kind of got better pronouncing some words, some things, but some other ones, I am still as horrible as I was when I was a little kid. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But yeah, Yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting story. I guess I could tell when I was in that program. I guess I could mention like what type of program it was. It was pretty much like a program to prepare people from underprivileged areas to prepare them for a better college career. I stopped going to it because what do you call it? I literally stopped going to it the summer, like after the summer, mainly because I couldn't do it because I was moving. So most of the time I couldn't do the meetings. And during that time, I think my dad had switched to a day job, to a night job, to night shift. So yeah, like the one car we had was he was using, and so it was out of commission for me. Yeah, and like I kind of felt bad because like they tried to invite me and like a couple of my friends back. We had told them no, that's fine. I continued to go for like a couple meetings, but because like those meetings that I was able to go to, it was when I was still near, and I could actually walk to my to like where I lived at the time, which was a house. I don't mention it. It might not be the most pertinent thing to mention, but yeah, it was something.
Hey, what is this?
What are we seeing?
This is so messed up, man. She's right here in front of me and I can't reach her.
If your hearts are connected, you'll reach her.
Rhyme.
Neku.
Sora.
But yeah, like to end it off, end off that like entire little story arc that I did near the end. Pretty much like a week or two after before I left, I felt even more bad because like we had kind of had made good acquaintances with the with like one of the runners of the foundation. It was a foundation pretty much, and like they founded the program. So yeah, like we had talked to him because for some reason we were able to talk to him at like during like the summer program thing. And like what made me feel even more kind of bad is that one, I felt like I wasted their time because like I left soon after, and also they caught us like doing something like they would oftentimes go up pizza to like the people who were in there in like the program. And like sometimes they'll have extra, so like if anyone wants to take some home, you guys could take it. We're like, sure. And like me and a friend, we were walking back to like our places, and like since we pretty much walked the same path until like I arrived at my place first, and then he would just walk like 5-10 more minutes to reach like his, and like we found like a homeless dude, and we were like we both said it. We were like, dude, that's kind of messed up. We're walking home with like food and everything, and there's like this homeless dude. So we gave him like one of the boxes. It was like half eaten already, but it was like after we had gave him like the box, I was like, we should have given him mine because mine was the full one. I was like, he was like, no, I don't think nobody else is gonna get it at my house, and like I know you like eating it, and like, and then all that, like we also like once we had given them the pizza, we had I told him, I was like, dude, like how's he gonna like pass it down? And we had like 2 little Capri Sun pouches, and we gave it to him. And apparently, in all that, like the main guy who ran like the foundation, and one of the counselors saw us, and like the meeting before I decided I left pretty much. They were like, yeah, like they announced it, I guess, like slightly. They were like, yeah, like it like they were like, oh, it brings us great joy to see that people in this foundation are doing something good. We saw like two of the people. They tried not to give us credit because they knew like it was a good deed. Like we weren't trying to do it for like the publicity or anything like that. Like how some people do it now, where like they record it. We were like, it was an act of goodwill. We did it in good faith, and they like people instantly found that it was us because we were the only ones that bought pizza. We were the only ones that were walking during that in that area, so they were like, oh, it was us. It was like easy to find out, and like, yeah, like I left soon after that, and I kind of felt bad because like we kind of set up high hopes for him, and then like we kind of let him down by dropping out of the program. And then even afterwards, like my senior year, I managed to talk to him again, and like because like a couple of my friends they were still in the program, and a couple of my classmates, so they were like, yeah, like oh, here, like if you guys like want to come to support them to see like where they're going for college, and I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, like it's nothing, it was a nice excuse to ditch my last couple periods. But yeah, like afterwards they had like a pizza, like they brought food to celebrate for them, and like he was like you should grab food. I was like, I don't feel comfortable. He was like, why? Because like it's for people in the program. He was like, you were in the program, like I want you to have it. I was like, nah, I don't feel right. And like because I was like, I left the program. Why am I benefiting from the program if I'm out of it? There's absolutely no way I should benefit from like the perks. And he was like, I mean, like he knew, like he saw that I wasn't gonna do it, so he was like, yeah, like it's still there if you want some. And I was like, yeah, sure, thank you. And that was it. That was literally the last time I interacted with them. And that was also when I found out he was running for my city mayor office. So yeah, I knew who I voted for that year.
In their world, something happened that brought their existence to an end. To keep them from fading altogether, I gathered up the very last remnants of their dreams and looked for a place to give them refuge. It was then this world appeared to answer my call, and Rhyme's dreams allowed us to reach it. Here, I thought they might have a chance, that the pieces of their dreams could make them whole again. Imagine my surprise when I realized dreams take bodily form in this world. It struck me, by linking their dream pieces back together, maybe I could make them exist again. Maybe I could give them another chance.
It can't be that simple.
Well, why can't it? By ourselves, we're no one. It's when other people look at us and see someone, that's the moment we each start to exist. All they needed was for someone to see them, connect with them. And the two of you were a big part of making it happen.
Joshua, just who are you?
Let's say, a friend.
One dream is connected to another, which means we must choose in which sleeping world you will begin. I will return you to the Destiny Islands just before they were swallowed by the darkness and plunged into sleep. Once dreams take you, you must let them guide you to the sleeping worlds. As there are 7 pure lights, there are 7 sleeping keyholes. Unlocking these will both grant you new powers and free the worlds from their wakelessness. Complete this task and return here safely, and I will name you both True Masters.
But yeah, well, this is the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my disjointed, cuts and interrupted stories. But yeah, like, also you guys tell me what I can improve on in the comments down below. I know this is kind of long, and I know I'm probably not gonna get any comments, but I really like to know what I can improve on, mainly because it might be beneficial for me and for for my future recordings, and it will hopefully pay off for you guys near the future, because I do record these a couple episodes in advance. So as soon as I upload this one, I might starting to, like, the day after I record this, start up like recording a couple, like one, and then like, so your feedback might be a little bit different. But yeah, like, just give me any feedback, any good feedback, any bad feedback, anything you hated. Did you hate that I muted myself? Did you like that I muted myself during cutscenes? Or did you just hate that or did you just hate my horrible stories? I'm not that much of an interesting person. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this has been your host, Mr. Shaolin here. And today, I will be bidding you farewell. I'll see you guys in the next one.